We are given angle BAC is congruent to angle DAE. So that is BAC is congruent to DAE. Also, side AE is congruent to side AC, and A is the midpoint of BD. We want to prove that triangle BEA is congruent to triangle BCA. So, we have to set up a statements and reasons T-chart. So the first statement would be all of our given. Angle BAC is congruent to angle DAE. Side AE is congruent to side AC. A is the midpoint of BD. And the reason for those three statements are that they are given to us. The next statement, we would say that BAC is equal to measure DAE. And the reason for that is congruent angles are angles of equal measure. Since we knew that they were congruent, we know that their measures are the same. Next, measure of angle 2 is equal to the measure of angle 2, which is the reflexive property, which states that a quantity is equal to itself. The fourth statement, measure of angle DAE equals measure of angle 2 plus measure of angle 3, and the measure of angle BAC equals the measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2. That is the angle addition postulate, which states that the whole is equal to the sum of its parts. So this whole is equal to the sum of that part and this part. Next, the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 equals the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 3. And we know that by substitution. Next, we have the measure of angle 1 equals the measure of angle 3. And we can do that because we can just subtract the measure of angle 2 from each side of this equation that was above it and get measure of angle 1 equals the measure of angle 3. Next, we can say that angle 1 is congruent to angle 3 because congruent angles are angles of equal measure. Next statement, side AB is congruent to side AD because that's the definition of a midpoint. A midpoint of a line segment is the point on the line that divides the segment into two congruent segments. Since A is the midpoint, BA is congruent to AD. Now we can say triangle BEA is congruent to triangle DCA by side, angle, side.